And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
They need this. No one near James as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. LeBron's got 5.
Well, pick your poison if you're a defender against LeBron. That three-point shot, just another way he's going to put it to you.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Iguodala. Banked in off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's stolen by Davis. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Boy, you cannot let Andre Iguodala sprint past you in transition. He's a big-time threat in that environment.
Outside, Russell. McGrady outside. 6 to shoot. Here's James. Outside for Simmons. Here's James. It's rebounded by New York.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Iguodala, that's good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now James, 5 points in the game. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, the deep bomb from LeBron who makes that shot look effortless.
Here's McGrady. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first.
Yeah.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
And New York making a change here. Johnson outside. New Orleans moving it around. The shot by Chamberlain, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Giannis. Tries again. Outside for Simmons. Count the basket.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Ingram outside. Pass. Oh my goodness! Wow, what a play!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Simmons. Here's Davis. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Giannis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Harden. Over in the corner, on to Kumbo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. From deep, Johnson. For three, Ingram. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Kumbo. Nobody around. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
New York calls timeout.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
New York leading by 3. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that
point. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the shot goes in.
Just delicate touch right there from Dirk. Owns the mid-range right now.
Here's Giannis after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. And to Kumbo. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, gosh, for such an all-time great scorer to be that unselfish, class act, Dirk Nowitzki.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
To the right side. Yao. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Yao's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Ingram. Here's Chamberlain. Tries from 7. 2 on the clock. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing, Greg. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Back to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead, leading. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so Simmons will bring it up for New York. 3-point lead. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
The shot by Odom, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And New York making a change here. New Orleans on D. Trailing by 5. Here's Nowitzki. And it's good for 2. Nowitzki's got 6.
I tell you, Dirk is going to hit these interior shots constantly. With his size, defenders don't have much of a chance in there.
Here's Odom. They get it back. Out to Ingram. The tray. The shot missing. And New York the other way now.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Simmons with it. Now Bol defending. And the basket by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Duncan. And they wasted no time getting those 3. Points back. Duncan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
New York calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Inside, Iguodala. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Don't make any mistake. Andre Iguodala's been around a while, but the hops are still part of the game.
Pass to McGrady. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off the shot. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Odom. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Oh!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Pass to Olajuwon. The 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Iguodala outside. .149 left to play in the third. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the inside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Kirilenko. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
From deep. Kept alive. In the corner, Bull with it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. Back to Iguodala. .30 seconds left in the third quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Well, the athleticism and speed gets Andre Iguodala to the rack, and then the strength of frame to absorb the hit. Beautiful.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Outside Odom. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Odom. It's to Olajuwon. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here is Harden. Here's Yao. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? New York leads by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New Orleans trails by 8. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. And it's Harden with the ball for New York. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
It's good from long range. Reddish has got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Chamberlain. It's up a 3. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Harden with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Yao gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
New York calls timeout. Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Yao. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Harden can't hit.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
From deep, Johnson. But they recover it. Simmons with it. Kick out to Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket by Johnson.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Harden left side. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Harden trying to get open. New York now working with the new shot clock. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simmons. Nowitzki for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Nowitzki's got 6 in the quarter.
Dirk is going to finish his career as one of the best scorers in the history of the game.
New York calls timeout. They're in front by 7. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. .132 left in the fourth. Giannis with it. Guarded down by Lamar Odom. Here's Ingram. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Now just a 5-point New York lead. And the wide open shot from Reddish. New York, no good that time either. From deep three-point range. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And so here is New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
I'd say throughout his career, Dirk has proven to be clutch over and taking over this one.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Nowitzki. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Ingram wide open. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Bull wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer no good. New York calls timeout. They're ahead by 5. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep, So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just